your levels right, man. Get your 1-2s right.
Red Fellows Podcast.
Now we good.
Red Fellows Podcast.
With the spiritual shooter. Lion Zion.
He won it all. He won it all today. He won it all today.
And free.
Give him it all today.
Just know that.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
This the thing.
Bring it in. Let me get high fives. Let me get here. Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to episode number 4 of the Bread Fellows Podcast. I am the big bro, brother Zamar, aka
Spiritual shooter.
aka spiritual shooter. We go with that blocka, aka
The pessimist.
aka VK. I don't want to say VK. I don't want to feel like I'm better known as, but aka the pessimist. The pessimist with a smile. Man, tell them who you are, big bro.
Brother Zion and Lion Zion.
The Lion Zion, man. AKA his brother got 21 flavors.
Oh man,
This brother got what else he got? AKA what was the other one?
Oh man, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I ain't even gonna bring them out.
Tell us, alright. We keep it for another time. Tell them who you are, big bro.
Brother Free.
But tell them why you free.
Yo, man, because I'm free from the shackles of society. Man.
Free from the shackles of society. This is AKA, this is brother Free Smoke right
Free
here.
Smoke,
This is his, what they call it, his coronation. Right? This is brother's coronation. Free Smoke. Y'all find this brother online, Free Smoke.
And they gonna find out why he free smoke too.
Right.
They have no idea. We got something for y'all.
We got something in the tuck for y'all. Some special exclusive content, man. So like I said, man, shout out to the viewership for all those that have been rocking with us thus far. This is episode 4. Really, we rolling. And you know, the motto is always going to be Bread Fellows Podcast. Where
it ain't gotta be the last supper to break bread.
Where it ain't gotta be the last supper to break bread, man. We're gonna give y'all all the smoke. And we really got some good feedback last time about how we dished it out to the brothers and the sisters, where we didn't really touch on anything mainstream.
Yeah.
And they was kind of cool with that.
Right, because I mean, sometimes it really don't be anything worth talking about going on within the celebrity world.
Right.
You know, so.
And really, like, who cares about the celebrities?
Word. We
I
regular people.
feel like that sometimes, you know what I mean? We really want to delve into the things that actually affects us on a daily basis as regular folks.
Right.
Regular folks. So, but like always, I want to know anything y'all want to get off the chest, anything y'all saw on social media that perturbed you, anything that grinds your gears, or y'all good? Y'all good? Like, how y'all feel?
I mean, it's always some madness, you know. I still see people going in on your man T.I.
Right, people still going in on T.I.
They still going in on him.
T.I., man, brothers and sisters have been running his name through the mud.
Right, all because he don't want his daughter to be a harlot.
Right. We touched on that last time. We definitely delved into that.
Yeah.
Right, but otherwise, your brothers is feeling good?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling mighty.
Yeah, you feeling mighty. Brother mighty in the spirit. How about you? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just a little upset, you know.
What you upset about?
Man, I found out cereal got paint thinner in it, man. Like,
cereal?
Yes.
What type of cereal?
Man, General Mills, Post.
You say that as I'm looking at this box of Reese's on my phone.
Yo, listen.
Cereal has paint thinner.
It has paint thinner.
How'd you find that out?
Reading the ingredients in the back of the box, I'm looking up.
Oh, I know, right? Duh. That was a dumb question. How'd you find that out? The ingredients, duh.
Seriously. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, we aren't even safe from our cereals, man. Like, that's how real it is. So that means you're talking it really. Listen, the kids are for the cereal for kids, but you know,
man, listen, I like a little cereal.
I'm not really the biggest cereal dude.
But y'all are targeting these kids now.
I mean, that makes sense, and we know who the y'all is. Well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I felt the way. Not about that. I mean, I'm always feeling the way about that, but about I just feel like I feel like brothers and sisters are not keeping a real consistent posture about themselves. And what I mean about that is when I look on social media and I saw in the timelines on Thanksgiving,
gosh,
no.
right? Thanksgiving.
Oh man, let's talk about it.
Thanksgiving, I saw on my timeline, y'all so quick. Y'all so quick to flood the timelines. Oh, look at all the food that we have. Let me show everybody on my story. Oh, look at all this Friendsgiving. Oh, Indigenous Day. Listen, man.
Oh my
just because you
gosh.
change the name of the day, it doesn't change
What it is.
the origin of it. It doesn't change the origin of it. It's still a wicked folly day. And all the brothers and sisters that say, yo,
I'm revoking some woke cards, yo.
yeah, and that's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. That
I'm
people,
revoking
it
some
be those
woke
same
cards, yo.
people. It be those same people that's on Columbus Day. Yo, the only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Oh, yo, let's do away with the statues and all of that.
But
And then here come Thanksgiving. Who house I'm going to? I want the food. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, bro.
Yo, it's so real, right? It's like people have to understand. If you're really pro-black, you have to give up everything that has to deal with white supremacy.
Right.
Thanksgiving is like number one
Come
on the
on.
list.
Come on.
Right, and the whole time, you know, Negroes is quick to claim, oh, I got Indian in me. But Thanksgiving come around, what happened?
Forgot about that.
What happened?
You forgot the Indians used to get scalped, middle fingers cut so they couldn't shoot their bows.
But you know what really kills me though is when they say they hit you with this, they'll be like, nah, you know, I just was going over there eating. You know, it's a great time to gather with the family. I'm not really celebrating it. Listen,
No, you are
that's
celebrating.
literally how you celebrate Thanksgiving.
Cranberry sauce and all that.
That's literally how you celebrate it. You go
Turkey.
to someone's house, you eat food, and then y'all watch football or whatever.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Is that I've heard that the cranberry sauce on top of the turkey actually signifies the blood
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Listen, man, I wouldn't put it
that was
past.
shed.
I wouldn't put it
And
past.
I'm
man.
like, are you serious? Well, this is the thing. This is a Caucasian holiday. It's not our holiday.
right, like all these holidays,
You understand
man.
what I'm saying?
Like everything.
So that has nothing to do with us. We're just in the land of our captivity, and you know, people grow up brainwashed to it, so it becomes a norm to them. But it's not
Right.
normal.
Right. It's really not though.
Crazy
Yeah,
thing- sorry, Salah.
No, go ahead.
There was a guy who came in to deliver some liquor at my job, and he was like, "Yo, man, I don't know if I'm gonna see y'all, but happy Thanksgiving." I was like, "I don't celebrate that." He was like, "Well, me neither. In my country, we never even heard of this."
Right, but he gonna tell you Happy Thanksgiving anyways.
Because he's here.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
understand?
when you fall into those normalcies of society, but then you gonna profess yourself, like you said, to be woke. That's
Yo.
what I joined. That whole term in itself needs to die. We woke. Listen, I always advocate being awakened because I feel like that's something that's perpetual. You know, when you are awakened, so that's something that you are perpetually with your eyes open, but of knowledge of self. Like not woke to the government being corrupt and the judicial
Right.
system needing reform. We understand that. Like that's
You watch a
duh.
couple conspiracy
Yeah,
videos on
that's
YouTube.
dope.
Nah,
I
you won't.
put a post today that had to do with or I wrote it today. I don't think I actually posted it, but it had to do with how America is a system in and of itself, as we know, but it's not something that's broken. People be like, "Yo, the system is broken. We need to fix
Nah,
it."
it's
No, it
operating
literally
exactly how it
works
was
how it's
created.
supposed to work.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
supposed- it's commercialism is super driven, right? What we just came off of, like you just said, Thanksgiving, and you got Black Friday, everybody killing themselves, literally running over one another to get the latest TVs or something. Y'all crazy.
On Black Friday.
Y'all are bugging out in these streets.
And they
man.
do it every year.
Every year.
Damn.
Y'all willing to fight y'all brothers and sisters for electronics and appliances. And then when we start talking about, yo, what happens when the famine comes? Or what happens when when stuff
gets
really
real.
hit the fan? Oh, now you're gonna be in calamity.
Of course, that's food.
Right, that's food now. Now we're talking about food.
That's-
You
you
killing
fighting for
somebody on,
survival.
right, look how how we say all the time about the Popeye's chicken and all
Yeah,
that.
you
Look
see
what
how
you
that
did for that.
happened. Yeah.
And now you're gonna have some sort of composure. Listen, man, we as a people got to get back to our heritage. Really, the roots.
Yeah.
It's really the roots that's gonna really ground us.
Yeah.
And when these times get really crazy, because they are gonna get crazy.
Of course, because thing is, we got to get back to how our people used to operate, because that's going to set a standard that us as a people need to follow now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if we got standards that our oppressors left for us, of course we're going to follow. That type of example that was
Right.
given to us, but
Yeah,
we're
but
not supposed to.
what I hate though is people who profess themselves to be woke how they try to repackage these folly days.
Nah.
You want to repackage it. You want to call it Indigenous Day. How you gonna call it Indigenous Day?
Word.
Because what happened to the indigenous on this day?
Yo, man, shots fired. Shots fired, man.
But you're woke, though.
That's so-called wokeness, man. That's pseudo wokeness.
I'm not even taking you
Indigenous
serious.
Day.
I'm not taking you serious.
Somebody actually, I saw on a post, somebody was like, yo, let's take time on this day to recognize what we have lost and the people that have suffered for this and make sure we are sensitive, but enjoy your food and be thankful.
We're supposed to think about this. We're supposed to be thankful every day. That's one.
Right.
We're supposed to acknowledge our lost ones every day. That's two. You understand what I'm saying? These are values that we're supposed to carry on in everyday life, not just for a special day.
Yo,
y'all pick a day to love somebody.
Right.
Y'all pick a day to feel special. Y'all pick a day. Everything has to deal with a day. When this is how we're supposed to operate
perpetually.
And who comes up with these days? America.
Right,
America does.
The same people that claim that they not with the system, they pro-black, they for their people.
You're not pro-black.
Yo, and it's just crazy.
If you support the system, you're not pro-black. You're helping the Matrix make money.
Right, and you don't even know
You're
it.
supporting the Matrix.
Come on, look what's going to come up. Everybody's favorite time of the year.
Yo, that's like
Christmas
Neo.
Is gonna come up, man.
That's like Neo drinking a beer with the agent. And then going back and to try to have a shootout with him.
Right.
Like,
it just doesn't make any sense, man.
You know what I mean?
It don't make any sense, yo. So,
yeah.
And you already know, man, people with this, like I said, with the Christmas and brother, but it's for the kids, brother.
Yeah, that's why I don't be want to hear that.
The kids.
Like, you profess yourself to be woke, and I see you celebrating these holidays. I'm not taking you serious.
Right.
Like, you're really still sleeping.
And
I don't care what your reasoning is.
Yes, you are very much asleep, and you need to be shaken. And this is what we do here on the Red Fellow Podcast.
Right, we're
looking to really shake it up, man. So shout out to all y'all that have really been dealt with us and dealing with us.
We all grew up with these same traditions.
Yeah.
And it took discipline to break out of it. Like, I feel like our people don't have discipline to be like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to support the oppressor anymore. Like, I'm not. Money's coming out my pocket to keep the same system that's destroying my sisters and brothers.
No, they take a nap.
That's crazy.
They woke, but then they gotta just take a little.
But at least, I would say, so now sometimes people gonna say, but because our people just love to point the finger right back at you when you say one or two things. So they'll be like, oh, but brother, look at the clothes you have on. You supporting their business and all that. Trust. Look, I understand. And I get that point, even though we still are trying to make strides to, let's just say, make our closet all black owned, right?
Absolutely.
These are strides we're trying to make. But when you look on a macro scale, in terms of the things that really affect us as a nation of people, collectively, we have a huge amount of spending power. Absolutely. So if we just said, yo, we're not going to do all these folly days, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, why do you think these things are consecutively in order? 4th of July. Like, come on. And then when you bring up the history, people want to just silence you after that. Not on this podcast. Not on this podcast. You're not going to silence the brothers here. No way.
Y'all can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. What is that? No, that's not it.
You can't handle the truth.
That's what it is, man. I'm gonna heat it now. The lights is on me. I'm hot.
Spicy back.
Right. Yo, but listen, it's gonna be unadulterated. We're supposed to put a disclaimer in the beginning, but y'all gonna get it now. 15 minutes in. We not one of those PC podcasts, man. We really gonna talk about what needs to uproot us as a people in terms of betterment. Right. So now, speaking about that segue, what do we got on the docket?
Yo, man, I feel like we kind of have been glazing over it for a couple weeks. But this whole little thing with Lil Fizz, we gotta speak on it.
Yeah.
Little Fizz!
He went against the bro.
And your boy! Little Fizz! What's going on? You light skinned, baby.
Yeah, come on.
What's happening?
Well, I ain't gonna hold you, brother. That's stereotypically some light skin.
Damn! My brother!
Stereotypically.
My light-skinned brother! What's going on, man? Come
on, brother. You know you played his role, you know.
Come on, man. You ain't making us look good, baby. You're not making us look good, man.
And then again, Team Dark Skin, we come out again on top, baby.
Well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you, though. My mind has been elsewhere throughout the week, and I've been focusing on some other things, so I actually don't even know really what's going on. I just been hearing what has been pushed in the news. So all I heard is Little Fizz. He did some real doofy stuff with Omarion's wife or something like that.
Or his baby mom.
His baby mom.
His baby's mother.
Against the bro code. Man.
Well, for a while it was.
So what did he do?
All right. Well, the
some
situation
people that
was
might
this.
even actually not know, and it might be like me. What did he do?
Well, the situation was Fizz and April Jones, who was Omarion's baby's mother.
And Omarion and Little Fizz, they used to be in a group called
B2K.
Right, just kind of some backstory from brothers.
Yeah. So basically, Fizz was rumored to be very close friends with April Jones, who's Omarion's baby's mother.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were supposedly friends.
So-called besties.
So-called besties.
Uh-huh.
And, everybody had the suspicions. I know even back then, seeing them on reality TV, they looked a little too chummy. It's like, damn, y'all a little close.
You know when a brother say chummy.
Yeah.
Brother use chummy.
Yeah, a little chummy.
Yo, y'all looking too chummy over there.
Word, like, come on, like that looks
separate. Y'all looking too chummy.
But anyway, so it was in latter times found out that they had a love interest, and now they're in a whole full-blown relationship. So this is very awkward, being that those guys, we saw them guys grow up together.
Yeah, they was young. They was young ones.
And
sure.
For you to even what kills me about it is like, bro, how you even attracted to someone who is, for all practical purposes, your brother? You attracted to?
You talking about for her?
No, for him and for her. On his side, on Fizz's side, Omarion is damn near your brother. Right. How you attracted to the woman that he had children with? I mean, she's an attractive woman, but
I was gonna say that. I mean, because I'm not gonna necessarily say how can't you be attracted to her, right? Or physically drawn, because I even think about attraction involves so many other things, but like physically drawn to her, I can see that. I'm not gonna hold you. I can see that. Somebody coming in, the sister looks beautiful,
and she's beautiful.
But that's not enough.
Nah,
to make you then want to act on that.
Come on.
Like how the brother said, that's defying the bro code.
It's like,
because you're not gonna have a sister come up and then I'm gonna be, all up on her, and then that just doesn't look good.
Wrong.
That just doesn't look good.
Just wrong.
So what happened? How did it even come out that he left? They was chilling and he left her in the house one time and went away. He came back and he caught them.
Nah, it wasn't even on no type of stuff like that. I mean, I guess he don't really have dealings that closely with her like that. Like as far as romantically, Omarion that is. And Fizz, he's around her, like they were quote unquote best friends, and now they're in a full blown relationship, and they just came out on Instagram that they together and they rocking, and they really not caring what the haters have to say. But it's like,
so you ain't never do that before? Y'all never done that?
Nah.
Y'all never in your lives, never in your life have y'all seen a brother rock, be with a sister, and you're like, damn, I damn they wanna.
Well, not
they wanna.
Not one of my
mans. I might have to like that. Yo, make sure that brother he not slipping, because I be quick to throw the salt on the name.
No,
tell him like, yo,
that's one thing that nobody can ever put on my report is that I've done something like that, and I'm proud that I could say that, because there's a lot of brothers who can't.
That's a fact.
They throw salt. They want everybody's girl. They don't even care if they grew up with you. Like, yo, I want his girl. Now, I mean, this is a constant problem in the black community anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mr. Steal Your Girl vibe.
Yeah. Mr. Steal Your Girl. What's your man name?
Trey.
That wasn't
Trey
even how it sounds or how you sing. Trey Songz.
Yeah. That was his joint.
Yeah. So when you start having that in the media like that, and then you start pumping that to brothers and sisters, they think that that's damn near cool. But again, I ain't gonna hold you. That comes with that bravado. That comes with something that when you're in high school and you see the sisters and she walking by, and you like, yo, y'all hit that. That was me. And he be like, yo, that was me too. That was you too. Oh, and he start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of that flavor. You know what I mean? So
that's different.
That's a different.
This
vibe.
is actually. Because high school, really, I was there, so, you're going through the vibes of, oh, you too, but this is more on the side of this being the mother of his children.
Yeah, it's different. Like, it's different content.
And then we all know that, biblically speaking, that is the brother's wife.
Who? April. That's
it might as well have been his wife.
It might as well have been his wife right there.
Are they in the eyes of America.
Nah, they're not married or nothing like that. But
Not in the oppressive.
You see, but that's you see, a lot of times brothers and sisters will play that card. They be like, yo, listen, but y'all ain't married.
y'all was
You
never.
know what
But I'm saying, like,
Y'all not married, so
But what is marriage?
right. Well, you know that's
themselves.
more of the science. You know what I mean? That's the science right there.
Yeah.
But that's
They're not ready for that.
But that's we can give y'all the science on that. But
Yeah,
that's what we have to look to permeate more amongst us as a people, though. You know, I imagine,
Yeah.
which is like, yo, listen, I'm with her, she's with me, this is my wife. But a lot of time when that language is, this is my baby mom, this is wifey, it starts to dilute the seriousness of the relationship for some.
Yeah,
I'm talking about for
minimalize it.
some, right? Because you don't put it on the pedestal of what other people might respect as, this is my husband, this is my wife. Because yo, you ain't got a ring on your finger. You know what I mean? All those things come into play.
Yeah, but I feel like still off the strength of this is my man's. Regardless if I'm the wickedest dude out here, this is my man's. This is a woman. Like, I think about one of my right hand mans.
Right.
He has children. I couldn't picture even being like that with the woman he had children with, because them like my nieces and nephews.
Right.
So that's a whole different
And
dynamic.
that's what I'm saying. That's
You understand?
crazy.
That's crazy for you to. You could come in a situation now and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna deal with her after him," knowing like this is your right hand. This is somebody you grew up with. You
Right.
grew up with this brother, and now you feel comfortable being with a woman who's already had children by your man's. Like, come
So
on.
what
How
about
does
so
it look you going to the bathroom and watching his kids walk by? Like, how?
That's what I'm saying. That would be awkward. Like,
and so what is the sister saying? What has
she's
been her
saying she don't
words?
care. She happy. You know.
She don't care.
Yeah, she's in her jollity.
And she doesn't care that she is. Of course she is. Right. Of course she is. But she doesn't care at all. She hasn't spoken to the fact that she's. Well, how is Omarion even feeling about it? What has he said?
He's holding an ice cold, Stone Cold Steve Austin posture.
Ah,
Like, he's keeping it cool.
that makes sense though, because he had that song. What was it? The ice walks where my heart used to be.
Yeah.
Right. So that brother. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Yo, he told you he don't care. That's Maybach O. You know.
That's what he said.
Yeah. You know that song? My new lady said she's leaving me. You know?
That brother's foreshadowing.
Hey, listen.
Hey man, shout out to that brother. shout out to that brother.
Yeah,
That
he
brother's
told you
composer.
what time it was. But yeah, he's been cool. You know, he's been very mature about it. And I feel like, they're being kind of childish and kind of throwing it in his face. But at the end of the day, you see Omarion got the last laugh because he knocked everybody else off the Millennium Tour. So he ended up getting the last
You think
laugh.
that's petty? Is that petty?
I don't feel like it's petty because it's like, why would I want to be around this dude that
That's
I'm
petty.
cool with, and he now with the mother of my
Exactly.
children? You know what I'm
So-
saying?
so
Like,
what?
that's
So
confusing.
you trying to
I'm
protect
helping-
his energy?
I'm helping.
No negative energy.
I'm
Positive vibes.
helping this trader eat to take my woman out. To take my baby mother out.
Right. It don't even have to be his woman. Just the fact that
Just
that's
the
the
fact that
mother
you did
of
that.
his children.
Yeah, like
is that enough?
That puts it on another level.
Yeah, put
Yeah,
it
it's
on, like he
over.
might as well have been married to her and they had a divorce.
She
and now
could.
you want-
I wouldn't even care if she. Now listen, if she would have dated a stranger that he didn't know, okay, whatever, fine. You know what I mean? But
That's somebody
I grew up
who
with
grew
you.
with-
We used to do Word Up magazine, freaking.
Yeah.
poses and all
Poses.
that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's those are them weasels I was talking about in like episode 1. I don't know.
Man.
I was talking about them weasels, man. Them brothers that just don't care.
Yeah,
Y'all brothers know who y'all are.
Yeah, he a weed.
Some of y'all are listening, some of y'all are watching, and some of y'all don't want to watch because we calling you out.
Right. They cool with
That's
it.
really what it is.
Like, and then that really raises the other question. Like, damn, with her, like, I like question her integrity a whole lot in this situation.
Yeah.
Because how could you deal with somebody like that?
Right.
How could you deal with a brother? You know he was cool with your baby's father. I'm talking
And
about
he
very
did,
close.
and he did.
And you
So
felt
that
comfortable.
shows you feel me, and then that shows where his loyalties lie. So you're actually dealing with an unloyal man.
Exactly, and then he do something to you, you gonna want to cry. Oh, he
Exactly.
did it. Like,
well,
nah.
you knew from the jump.
You knew what type of brother
He
he
has
was.
no respect for boundaries. He has no respect for loyalty. Obviously, look what he's done. Know what I mean? And then you're going to be able to trust him and build a
Right.
relationship.
But
the
then that
foundation is already tarnished.
But
Yeah,
then
you need
goes
that
to
trust.
contract
Trust is
of
necessary.
That conversation that we was having, like, about men and women, dealing like that's why a lot of brothers like straight up don't like having a women you know, around just in the midst, kicking it with the guys.
So what about?
You know,
okay, yeah.
A lot of brothers don't even like that vibe. You know, you have your brothers on one side. You know, you kick with your brothers in this type of setting, but you don't always want your girl in the midst because things like that can happen.
So there can't be no friends, is what you're saying? Like you can't have no friends of the opposite sex.
No, not necessarily that, but just having your girl around the guys. Like, how do y'all feel about having your lady around the guys, like in the midst? It's just you and the guys and your girl just around in the midst.
I think gotta be like what? I think gotta be like who are the guys? Who are these guys? Who are these guys, man? Because you know, if it was around y'all brothers, I feel like
it's different.
It's different because we are like-minded brothers. You know, see that's why you really got to be around like-minded people. Got to prove these people out here. It's spooky. I say it's on blue in the face. It's spooky out here, right? Give them some of this. It's spooky out here. Y'all already know, man.
Dudes is aliens, man.
Right. Brothers and sisters gotta really get them the Carfax on relationships, because on friendships, the people that they choose to be their friends, and that's what we were talking about. We were talking about on the podcast with that one sister about friends. That word is being thrown around frivolously. Nah, it holds mad weight.
Yeah,
it holds mad weight. That sister was really trying to say like, yo, no, so she's your friend. No, she's not my friend because I know her for 2 weeks. She's just not my friend. You know why? Because she's probably gonna sleep with my man. That's why.
Right.
That's why. And vice versa. So
yeah, in the wandering eye, she wandered off with the with your man is right next to you.
Man.
So that means the whole time
she was looking at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what that means.
And then there's no debating that.
Because it's not one of those, one thing.
That means the whole
another,
time he was dancing on stage. I'm thinking you looking at me when I'm doing this, and you looking at Fizz.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
I'm doing this. Right, exactly. So that kind of brings us into a segue of the facts and cap, man. Right?
Okay, yeah, I think so.
Bring it out one time. Some of y'all that don't know, we have a beautiful segment called Facts or Cap. Facts or Cap, right? Where we do what? Give them a little understanding of what the facts or cap
so
is.
Facts or Cap is where I'll make a declarative statement, and it's either facts or cap. Facts being it's true, cap meaning it's false, or it doesn't apply.
Right, and we want y'all to be able to chime in. This is your opportunity to really pull up with us here at the table and really give your 2 cents. And I'll put it right here. It'll be this poll that's gonna say, whether it's facts or cap based upon what the brother brings out. And we got some juicy topics, man. Y'all have already seen. So what you got? What you got this time?
Okay, facts or cap. Platonicity does not exist between male and female.
So facts or cap some people might not know platonicity.
Okay. That might be too.
It might be. I don't know.
Okay, facts or cap? Can men and women have a platonic relationship?
Facts or cap? Can men and women have a platonic relationship?
Yes, exclusive of anything extra.
So, and platonic, right? Again, I don't know who's watching, right? So platonic is just no sexual intercourse, nothing. Y'all not kissing. Y'all not doing anything beyond just being like a brother and a sister.
And I would even venture to say no attraction.
Yeah, no attraction.
And you see, that's where I have this hypothesis, right? So I say, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say cap.
You gonna say cap?
On that, I'm gonna say cap because it's really half. I'm damn near doing like half and half. Really, I think it really depends for me. But I'm gonna lead with cap, and I'm gonna say for this reason here because I feel like this is my hypothesis. There's never gonna be a relationship that a brother and a sister get into that at some point one of the parties is drawn physically to the other party, right? Because usually how do men and women meet one another, right? And when you meet one another, whatever the setting might be, you're going to notice whether or not you are physically drawn to them or not, right? You're not blind. So you're going to say, oh, wow, this brother is nicely shaped, in my opinion. He's more my type. And you might say the sister, well, damn, that sister got a nice body, or look at her skin is immaculate. These are things that I see in women or men that I like, right? This is what, whether you're a male or female. So I feel like at some point, and then you start hanging out. Well, then I didn't even like this person. I like their attributes. They got morals, principles. So then you saying, oh, but I don't want to take it to the next level because it might mess up the friendship. So one of the parties is willing to suppress how they feel for the sake of the relationship being friends and platonic. But I feel like there's not one relationship
But it
where
started
man and
off-
woman, it started off as something. So it's either going to be the man is going to want to see what's good and the woman is not with it for whatever reason, or the woman is going to want to see what's good and the man is not with it, or they both want to see what's good. I feel like there's no relationship that is y'all friends now and y'all went into it and have maintained platonacy where there's no attraction at all. I feel like that doesn't exist.
Then I'm gonna have to go facts. I'm gonna have to say facts. And I
All
say
right.
facts because there might be an instance you might find somebody attractive, but that doesn't mean you were drawn to them. I think there's a distinction in finding.
But that's what attraction is. I'm attracted to you. I'm drawn to you. That's literally what that means.
Well, I mean, let me rephrase. Attraction is probably not the word. I think you can think someone looks nice, or could be easy on the eyes, or find them fair, you know, and not necessarily be attracted to them. Because, for example, you know, you see certain women on IG. I'm not attracted to you because I'm not physically drawn to you because I see what type of woman you are.
Right.
Although your aesthetic is pleasing to my eyes, but I'm not drawn to you. So I think there is a distinction in that. And I will say you might find someone appealing, for lack of a better term, but you're not necessarily attracted to them. And you know, and getting to know their different qualities and attributes, y'all can form some type of friendship that was not necessarily predicated on a particular interest, a romantic interest in one another, I would say.
What'd you say, brother?
I say
Facts or cap?
I say facts. Because it's like,
So facts that exists is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That exists. So has that existed in your life before?
yeah,
So you have been in a relationship with a woman. Not a relationship. I think all things are relationships.
friendship.
All
Yeah,
things,
so
once you start building rapport with somebody, I feel like that's a relationship.
Yeah.
So I don't mean like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife thing when I say relationship. So you've been in a relationship with a sister, and there has been no instance where the feelings have been exchanged or shared and say, yo, damn, I wish circumstances was different.
Nah. Like,
Not just from you though, but also from her.
Yeah, also from her. She'll hit me up and ask me about the next dude and, you know, advice on certain topics and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But you know what it is? I think it's tough though. I think it's tough.
It's more of an exchange of knowledge and, you know, experience. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you do need people who have a platonic state of mind. Because obviously, if you do sleep with a friend, that
It changes
it
the
just
whole
changes
dynamic.
the whole
Yeah,
atmosphere.
definitely
The
change.
dynamic has changed now because you're not going to get a genuine feedback. You understand what I'm saying? Because that person developed feelings or you develop feelings, so it's going to always make things, you know, awkward. I mean, you can't really open up to the person anymore because it's like you opened up something else. So it's like, nah, I mean, it's
Because you opened up something else.
It's different.
Hey, right. Okay. So, but you know, and what's interesting is I feel like, so this is why it's a hypothesis, right? Because it has to be tested. And because I feel like one is never going to really know fully. Because we could say, oh, no, I'm good on this side as the brother.
But
are they good? And they might say they're good, but are they really good? This, I don't know. Right? But I know that when I brought this to certain sisters, they really didn't have anything to say about them being in a relationship like that, where the other party knew what was in the mind of the other party.
Well, this is the thing. It's hard to find guys who are really on some, you know, I just want to be a friend. Like you said, there's a lot of weasels out there that be extra thirsty.
Yeah.
That's why
So
I don't trust the guy friends.
Yeah.
Like, why you trying to be so
You
friendly, my
understand?
brother? Like,
Now,
Why you trying to be so funny?
now they don't. They can't control that thirsty feeling they get. Like, oh, I want to be
man.
more than friends, and they
Right.
start harassing Eve. Like, so it's different scenarios when it comes to it. You know what I mean, but it is possible. It just has to be a brother.
It's a very thin line.
Yeah, Just a brother with respect for
Yeah.
boundaries and the relationship. You know.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right,
really
right,
feel
line.
like what he said, you know, it plays a lot to the brother.
Exactly.
And where his feet are planted with it, you know. If it's
So the brother controls it. He controls the scenario in that regard.
Well-
As far as where it can be taken, that relationship is it going to remain in platonicity?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I wouldn't necessarily say he controls it because, you know, sometimes you've heard of sisters putting guys in the quote unquote friend zone.
Oh my gosh, I hate the friend zone. Yo, I hate the friend zone when I'm placed there. I hate the friend zone when I'm placed there. And I've been placed there once. That I've known, right? Like the person said, yo, you friend zone. Once in my entire life.
Right.
Once in my entire life. And I have placed sisters in a friend zone more than once. I don't know how many times, right? But I hate the friend zone, but it's very necessary. The friend zone is necessary, but I hate it when it's me, because now I have to rise to a certain level. I gotta be a better me. And the question is, do I want to be a better me? That's what the question becomes for me. But in that one instance, I was able to do so. So I feel like that was a challenge that I accepted. So I pat myself on the back for that. Shout out to me. shout out to
And
me.
I do feel like a lot of brothers, like you said, they do suppress feelings. Like a lot of brothers might say, "Oh yeah, I'm just her friend. I'm just her," you know, but they suppressing feelings. You low key attracted to her. That's why you stick around. You listen to her gripe about other men.
Yeah. Because if she threw the panties at you, you gonna take them panties. Stop playing. If she throw the panties at you, you gonna take the panties. Now you shouldn't. I'm saying I'm not advocating taking the panties, but I'm saying brothers out here, weasels or not, if you know that it's a looker, that she easy on the eyes, and it's one night y'all chilling, whatever, and she just say, oh, you know what? You know what I mean? She do one or two things that's a bit different than how she normally giving it up. You not gonna. brothers not. I know y'all brothers not. But yeah, brothers out here not going. You know what I'm saying? But like, well, damn, you know, I didn't know it was like this, but you know, we here now.
Right.
Sometimes that'll happen. Again, we're not advocating that. You know, brothers possess your vessels and sisters as well. But we're just saying, I understand that happens more often than not. So that was a beautiful Facts of Cap. That's Facts of Cap. Tell them one more time.
Facts of Cap. Men and women can be platonic and have a specifically and exclusively platonic relationship.
Exclusively platonic, right? So again, I'm gonna put it right there. Y'all brothers and sisters, man, take that poll. And that actually is another great segue. Shout out to y'all brothers with great segues tonight. Brothers got great segues. We this 3-man weed. We passing the rock.
No.
Y'all heard about Jordan Sparks, right? Jordan Sparks and her husband. Now this is her husband, and I think his name is Dana Isaiah.
Yeah,
I think Dana is his name. I don't know if I'm messing it up or not, but. And there was an instance where he had posted something on his Instagram, and it was a photo
of him and his female friend.
Of him and his female friend, a woman of old, and they were very tightly snugged,
right,
up on one another,
right,
laughing in the midst of jubilee and glee. Right, this is them. You gotta see the photo. Go on. Y'all got chummy. Instagram. Yeah, it was chummy, like how the brother said. Yo, hold on. Like if I was Dana, not Dana. If I was Jordan Sparks and I had saw that, let's say I was there and I was Jordan Sparks and I was chilling with y'all brothers at the bar and I had looked over and I saw them in this particular photo and I'm like, well, damn.
They having a little too much fun.
Yeah, what y'all going, brothers? Y'all gonna have to excuse me, brothers. I'm gonna have to go over here and see what's what because
you seen all her teeth in that picture.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. There's also layers to this picture too, because that was a Caucasian woman. That was a Caucasian woman also, right? But that's a conversation for another time. Conversation for another time. But that adds a little.
Hey, listen,
that adds a little layer to it.
They don't get too close to. The next man unless it's something there. I'm just saying.
So that kind of speaks to what we were saying about can you have platonic friends? You know what I mean? So what do y'all think about that? Like that was, y'all saw the photo. And what if y'all saw that? Well, how would y'all have reacted? If y'all saw a brother hugged up, he's with your wife, Y'all not there though. Let me put that in there. Y'all not there. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Nah.
And then also, hold on, let me read the caption.
It's clipped.
Let me read the caption.
It's clipped early.
Y'all gotta go to his. I don't know if he still has the picture. It's on Dana Isaiah's Instagram. Y'all Instagram savvy. Go on his page. Look at it. He's hugged up with the Caucasian. The brother smiling like.
But he don't have his hands on
Christmas
her.
morning for him.
He don't have his hands on her though. I feel like he chilling. Like
yeah, he don't have his hands on her.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. From the picture, it does look like she has a particular attraction to the brother.
Of
Yeah,
course she does.
Yeah, she wants him to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm about to break my laptop.
Classic secretary.
Oh, this is the
Story.
secretary move. Right. I did not have what he said. Sexual relations. Right. But then check to add insult to quote unquote injury. The caption is, not very many people can, 1, get me out the house past 10:30. 2, get me to smile this big, and the brother got a smile, the
Kool-Aid
cheesiest
brand.
smile in the world. It's from ear to ear.
Yeah.
And then 3, have me talking about high school. Shout out to a real one. It blew up.
Yeah, it blew up.
Now Jordan Sparks, is she like A-list, B-list?
I say she a B-list.
She like a B-list?
Yeah, I said B-list.
She pulling up. You don't want to take a photo with her. She pulling up.
Oh, I'm taking a photo.
Take a photo.
Nah, it's
She's still photo worthy.
Yeah,
So, but it blew. So some people might not even know who Jordan Sparks is. She won American Idol, right? A long time ago.
Yeah.
Sisters, she could sing, right? So people got crazy. They was like bashing her, like, yo, I would never allow my husband to do X, Y, Z. Here go the peanut gallery, quick,
Early.
very early. Point the finger. Not in my relationship. Not my man. Chill out over there.
You don't even really
Because
understand
if we delved into your relationship, who knows what we'll find? What skeletons are in your closet?
You know what's crazy is that I find that women that go through the most abusive relationships want to comment on a relationship that's not even as bad as theirs. Like, you can't comment on my relationship if your man kicked you down the steps, spit on you, beat you up, stole your TV, took your jewelry, pawned it.
Crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? But you want to comment on a relationship about what?
Nah.
You understand? Like, that's crazy. Make sure your closet is clean before you comment on somebody else's closet is what I
And then she clapped back though. Jordan actually clapped back in defense.
Right, she did.
Yeah, of her husband.
Right. Let's pull that up.
Well, but I think that ultimately speaks to the security that she has within her own relationship.
Hopefully, and it's not just she masquerading around like she's secure. But all we have to go on is what she's saying. What she is saying.
And
so
then,
shout out to her.
And then I feel like
shout out to Jordan Sparks.
Put the clap for Jordan Sparks.
Shout out to Jordan Sparks, man. We gonna read you.
She handled it mature.
Yeah, we gonna read you. We gonna read you what she said. We gonna read you what you said. But go ahead, brother. What you saying?
Yeah, I feel like she's shown maturity. I feel like even in his caption, it was very transparent, and I felt like it was innocent. Honestly,
you felt like it was innocent.
Yeah, I felt like it was innocent on his behalf. I felt like if that was anybody he had even any intent on creeping with, or if it was anything
you wouldn't even let that be known.
going on, she wouldn't be on his Instagram.
Exactly.
I don't know. People always you see people that walk around with them shirts that say savage on it. People don't care out here. People don't care.
Nah,
I've been there. I've done it.
You think that brother with that grin is a savage?
Yes, and he could be. I'm not gonna put it past him. I don't know the brother.
I don't believe he is.
I don't know the brother.
I don't believe he really giving it up.
It be the one with the smiles like that. You gotta watch out for.
I don't believe he giving it up like that, yo.
Come on, man. That's the quintessential F-boy grill. Come on.
You got the F-boy starter package.
Come on, man. Yeah. Nah, I don't know the brother. I ain't gonna bear false witness on the brother. I do not know him. But no, I can't put it past his savagery. I cannot. I've heard, I've seen, I've been a part of worse things.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Especially when it comes to sisters. When it comes to women, you already know. But let's read what Jordan Sparks said. First of all, here in the beginning it says, Jordan Sparks sides with her husband Dana after fans drag him, because they was dragging him drag him for posting a photo with another woman. And y'all have to go check out that photo.
Mm-hmm.
But so she says, what does she say in this here? She said, friends are super important for your well-being. Right? Where did she put it? Friends are super important for your well-being, especially those that knew you before certain huge life changes happen. The American Idol alum added, it's healthy. Capital letters, it's healthy.
True.
I hope you all find someone that treats you like my husband and his friends do. They are truly the best. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Which I feel
Well
like is
spoken.
truth. I feel like it's truth in that you do gotta have friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got female friends that it's been strictly platonic. It was never anything like that. So I can see that, you know, like if I was to get married now, I got female friends that I known before I ever got married.
But hold on, I want this to be on the other foot though. So, because I had led with this,
No,
I'm
I'm
asking
hypocrite.
y'all brothers. I was asking. I'm a hypocrite.
Nah,
Because again,
I ain't rocking with
brother, you said that it seems innocent. So now, if the shoe is on the other foot, you not there. You chilling. You in the crib. It's late night. You scrolling on Instagram. You see your wife post a photo of her hugged up. She not touching him, but he's touching her. She's super grinning. That's her caption. You saying that's innocent?
No, but listen.
Nah.
I feel like this. I feel like as a man.
Listen.
No, listen.
This the thing.
This is the thing, right. This is the thing.
But listen, so I feel like as a man, if like one of my female friends was to get married, I'm gonna take a different posture. Even as a man that was cool with her,
Exactly.
my posture towards her is gonna be different.
It's different.
I'm not gonna be.
You don't
hitting
want to
her.
offend that man. You
Exactly.
you understand the man code of what's the word? What's the word of
old?
Well, no, when you're protecting.
I think the brother would have known that.
The man called him old.
Being territorial.
Okay,
Yes, territorial.
Absolutely.
You're not going to. You understand? It's a
Be all
different
up on her
posture.
like, oh, that's
yo,
my
it's always
friend.
gonna be love.
Yeah, it's
but
gonna be
it's
love,
like
but-
you're in a different chapter of your life now, and I can't intrude on
Right.
you.
For example,
yeah.
one of my close sisters, she recently got married, and I know her husband. I don't know her for a while. Like it's always love, but I'm not gonna be all up on her because
Call
I'm never
her up.
gonna, you know, I'm
10
never
o'clock
gonna,
at night.
And it's always love. It's love. I got real genuine love for that sister, but I would keep a healthy distance. I feel like when a sister gets married, you got to keep a healthy distance, whether that's your
Yeah.
friend or not, just off the strength that she's now married.
She has a
So
husband
y'all
now.
always
It's
have held that posture.
No, of course not.
Oh, I'm about to say because I'm
No, of course
I'm shoot.
But I understand.
Me, I got called out for that. Lost a couple. You know, they wasn't my friends really, but yeah, I got eaten out for that because I did some wild stuff. And I was a savage.
Pause.
Right. Whoa. Chill out, brother.
Oh no!
Chill out.
Eating out.
Right.
He had to catch you on that one.
Right. You gotta pause
Yeah,
out.
that was spicy. See, that's why you need brothers. Brothers check. But yeah, man. I had done some. Yeah, I've been to hell and back, where I just did some. I look back on it now, and I was
You
just
did
like,
some very light skinned things.
yeah, man, yeah.
So you pulled the fizz before?
The brother want to try to get to explain it. Well, they start fixing my hat. My skeleton. Like, yo, it's hot in here. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't American married, right? That's to say, but yeah, it was I'd be transparent with you if I may. You know, she was carrying, and y'all gonna hate me for this, but listen, this was in my past. But I'm gonna be transparent with y'all because y'all decided to pull up with us. So I'm trying to take this up a notch. So she was pregnant. So she was pregnant. Listen, this is in my past, right? I'm sharing with y'all brothers.
That was
so
young
she was-
spiritual shooter.
Yeah.
that was before the shots were spiritual. That was before the shots were
That
spiritual.
was a wicked shooter right there.
Hold on.
Young wicked shooter. God damn.
Brother say young wicked shooter.
Wicked shooter.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
Wicked shooter with the
Yeah. Yo, but yeah, listen, so bro, you know it's crazy. All I said was 2 words. She was pregnant.
That's all we did.
Yeah, so she was pregnant, man, and yeah, I was still in the. This is before I was on Instagram, so I wasn't in the DMs, but I was in the text message late night. Right, yo, so what's
You was
up?
in your weasel bag.
I was in my super weasel bag, OD weasel, OD, but didn't feel like a weasel though. That'd be the
Right,
thing.
'cause it's been
Weasels don't know
normalized.
that they weasel. Yo, so I was in her Instagram, in her text messages late night. I was, and I got called out on it. But she was with it though. She was with it.
You got called out by the husband?
I got called out by the husband, and then I got called out by the husband, and then I felt like straight trash afterwards, and I was just like, wow, yeah, that was.
So he found out you slept with her?
Yeah, because he had. She told him after she.
Oh,
that was the first time
like
I ever
guilty
got.
conscience.
Yo, that was the first time I ever got betrayed. I got stabbed in the back. That was the first time.
So she
where
did it.
We had made a covenant.
Then told him.
Yeah, we had made a covenant, and she was like, yeah, it was damn near one of those take it to the grave moments.
Yeah.
And we was co-workers. We were always co-workers. And the next thing I know, I show up.
Hold
yo,
on,
I show up to the floor.
wait,
Yo, what's up?
wait.
Peace to the family.
Wait. Wait, you worked with the guy too?
Yeah, I was a savage. Yo.
Oh my
Before the savage was spiritual, man. That's what I tell you. My reform is legit. You know what I'm saying? My reformation of my mind. You see, brother, when I've done some healing.
Right.
You know
How
what I
was
mean?
lunchtime in that month?
Yo, listen, I was very cool. Listen, I was phlegmatic. Again, that word, you know what I'm saying? I was emotionless. I've always been emotionless, so I was able to really keep a cool posture.
Right.
So, when you get to the floor, you piece everybody, the sales floor, you piece everybody, yo, what's up? And he and I used to have a little handshake.
Oh, yeah, it was different that day.
It was different that day.
Like,
It was just, he damn near like, give me your hand. Like, about to give me a pound. I'm him. He was like, yo, what's up? Straight like, yo, what's up? And I was just like, yo, the energy is very different. And so I always been a brother that the elephant in the room. I don't like elephants in the room.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't like the tension. I don't like cutting the tension with a knife.
Hold on. Oh, and when you asked, how was your face? When
I ran up on him like I'm like, yo, it can't be this, because she told me she gonna take it to the grave. So I'm thinking like, yo, there's no way that it could be this, because I knew her first. Right, I knew her first, but I was building with the brother and whatnot. Yeah, so there's so many other layers to that. But I had came to him, and he was just like, yo, you know what you did. It was kind of one of those things, and I was denying it, like, nah, I don't know, but I did. And then it came. We had a talk.
Nah, you should have known the vibe. He telling you already off top, like, yo, you know what you did.
Yo, I was
knew the vibe.
Listen, I was a take it to the grave person.
Oh, so you gonna hold your line until there's substantial proof.
Absolutely.
How far along was she?
Oh, I don't know. She wasn't showing.
Oh, she wasn't sure.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't like 7 months, 8 months. That damn near.
Yeah, that right there.
That just looks
nuts.
crazy.
That's
Like that, you know what I'm saying? But still though, he was like, yo, that was crazy. He's supposed to be my man. She carrying my seed. And I was just like,
oh, wait.
I didn't cop a plea.
Did you slay it?
What? Like raw?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, no, I did. It might be some TMI for y'all. I don't know if it is, but listen, I'm just being transparent with y'all, and y'all my brothers and y'all my sisters. So it's
That's real.
Right.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Listen,
So I
listen.
did do that. But we ain't go all the way with. Listen, it was Miami. We was in Miami.
Oh man.
Oh, y'all was in Miami?
Yeah, we was in Miami.
Oh, that's the one that he was on a trip with y'all?
And he was on a trip with
Yo,
us.
he's a real savage.
That's why I said I know the extent of savagery, man.
That's why his trust is twisted.
Exactly.
That's why
exactly.
he
Somebody don't lie. That's true.
It is, man.
And he's scared of the darkness because he's been to darkness.
I've been to darkness, yo. Word. I look darkness in the face.
Nah, nigga, you was the darkness.
brother, you was a demon, brother. Brother, you was a demon. You was a goblin, man. Come on.
Yeah, but
brother said you was
the dark nigga.
hey, but listen.
Brother said you were the darkness. You was the darkness. Yo, that's hilarious.
But that just goes back to how important it is to set healthy parameters and boundaries.
Yes.
It has to be. You know, a sister getting married, or is she even dealing with a dude? Even if you calling yourself a brother, you gotta respect that. This is a man that's come in her life, so you should fall back. Like I feel like that's just unspoken guy code.
Yeah, definitely. You should
if you're trying to
fall
build, you know, because you don't want to put certain thoughts in his head, you know, because you wouldn't want a brother all up on the woman you dealing with, trying to be bro and all of
That's
that.
a fact.
You don't want to raise any suspicion.
That's like this. Like that's like, you know, you get off and you come from work and you find another brother in your crib and you're like, oh yeah, you know we're friends. There's nothing. You just
No.
Nah.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
jacking that.
No.
Future wife?
No.
Don't ever try that. Don't ever let it be where I come to the crib and there's a brother there already.
No.
And I don't know this brother. I done never met him. We ain't discussed this.
Even if I met him, yeah, no.
I'm rocking with that. But damn sure if I never met the brother. I mean, that's obviously. You know what I mean?
Now, if it's one of y'all brothers, I'd be a little bit more apt to, okay, the brother pulled up on me. He's rooting
Nah.
But I ain't feeling him just being there while I'm getting there.
Nah. Even the brother, because now I'm looking at her. These are my eyes now.
Like,
I'm looking at her like, yo, why you ain't tell me?
Yeah.
Why you ain't tell me?
Low key, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, because you could have told me, like,
why
bro,
you ain't tell me? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, you supposed to be my brother. Why you ain't tell me? Now I'm doing one of these. You know the emoji. You know the emoji.
Yeah, you pacing.
That takes me back to Dark Shema.
Right, now I'm in my thoughts now. I'm in my, what you call it? Wicked shooter. Now I'm in my wicked shooter thoughts like, yo, what's going on here? And that had nothing to do with being secure, this brother insecure. Nah.
It's respect.
It's respect.
Yeah.
It's about respect in a relationship. You're foremost as brothers and sisters, but absolutely when we have now said that this is a particular serious relationship.
Right. And I feel like guy friends, they're supposed to take, like, true guy friends, you're supposed to take a particular posture with your homegirls anyway, where it's always respectful.
Yeah. And sisters gotta uphold the same code.
Yeah.
There's gotta be sister code.
That's a fact.
Right? Don't call it BICTH code, because that's not the code.
Man.
It's not the bitch code. That's trash. Leave that outside. Matter of fact, kill that. Kill what that is. Whatever that is, kill that. It gotta be sister code, man. Uphold that. So speaking about codes and upholding and doing things better.
You gotta do better, man.
We gotta do better. Hold on, where's that?
We gotta do better.
Yeah.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, we gotta do better, man.
Yeah.
So that is one of our segments. For those first time watchers right now, we got a segment called We Gotta Do Better, where we really just highlight something where collectively we have to really put our best foot forward, right? So what is it? What we got out?
Well, for this segment of We Gotta Do Better, I feel we have to do better at making sure our women are safe out here, because there's an estimated 75,000 missing black women and girls continue to stump law enforcement while frustrating and devastating families.
So where you reading this from?
I'm reading it from the Amsterdam news article. It's a black-owned
right periodical. That newspaper.
There's other articles out there.
If you in the New York City area, pick that up, yo. It's called I think it's called New Amsterdam or Amsterdam.
New
News.
Amsterdam. Yeah,
something like that. It's a black-owned periodical establishment, and they got some great things in there. Every week comes out every week. I think it's like $1 or something like that.
So it says it forces the question: does anyone care? Since NNPA Newswire reported on the alarming lack of interest in the cases of missing black females, readers, including law enforcement, have responded by using social media to bring to light the host of African Americans and others of color who've gone missing.
Right.
Now
75,000.
75,000. That's ridiculous. Now this is what. Now my question is,
How are people going missing?
how?
How? Why?
Why?
And I just feel like it all falls back on us as men.
That's one.
Because it's a lot of
That's
it is
one.
young girls. You
That's one.
understand?
So there's lack of fathers in the
It's
household.
lack of
Right,
fathers,
that's
and not
it,
even
yeah,
just
yeah.
lack of fathers. You ain't necessarily even gotta be the one a young girl's father. Like you see a
But
young
you gotta
girl
look out, yeah.
You gotta look out.
You
You gotta
gotta
get
look
back
out, yeah.
into the mind frame of it taking a village to
village
raise
to
a
Right, I
child.
was just thinking that when you were saying that.
But this is the thing. See, we have to understand that it's not these movements like the feminist movement or movements who talk about they empower women. But if these movements really did that, then why aren't they speaking on 75,000 black women missing?
You saying so like
I don't get it.
So you're saying for instance a movement is the feminist movement. And
That's
you
to
would think
protect,
you would think
protect women, isn't it?
You would think.
I'm just saying.
But really,
that's why I say that
they
it's
say that
bullshit.
that's an empowering, like an empowerment.
No, listen, you're going to speak on that because you understand that as a woman movement that our women are going missing. That's just crazy.
That they might be at they should perhaps be at the forefront.
You understand?
Of this,
Speaking
of
about
this
it and
movement,
leading.
about it
Yeah.
all the time. I mean,
Now it's making me begin that to think. Well, I always thought that's about money and politics. And brainwashing, of course, because this is the thing. You guys are worried about becoming, make the black woman the leader of the household. You don't need a man and stuff like that. But you guys can't speak on women being kidnapped and missing, which is a bigger issue.
yeah. That's certainly a much bigger issue.
You understand what I'm saying?
And
and
shoot out for that.
And this also has led to now why I feel, that these movements do play a part in why women are going missing as well is because, women feel like they don't need men to be protected. They'll go out late by themselves. There's young girls, 17, 18, they're not coming home, before their time because there's no male authority to tell them, listen, you got to be protected. Like we said in the previous episode, our women are jewels and must be treated as such.
Right. A lot of times, it could be, some sisters might have, the proverbial daddy issues. So going missing doesn't necessarily mean snatched up.
Nah, it just means I'm somewhere not to be found right now.
Right, and it could be willing on the behalf of the sisters.
And a lot of times that's what it is.
And then now they find themselves in something where it's a bit overwhelming.
But this is the thing.
They thought it turned out to be something that they didn't think it was going to be.
In this world right now, I mean that could be a small percentage of it, but 75,000 is a lot of sex trafficking going on.
Yeah, that's
on top
sex
of that,
trafficking. Sisters, be out there, man. Look out for yourselves and tell brothers, man, to look out for you as well.
And people are eating people as well.
Oh yeah.
That is another big business
That's a
people
fact.
aren't talking about at all. Like they are eating people. Like seriously. They're taking your organs and they're also barbecuing you. Like this is not a joke. I know like what I mean?
It sounds like conspiracy and all that, but I mean, look
at
it.
the two restaurants. There's a restaurant in LA and there's a restaurant in New Jersey. You know what I mean? And then there's another restaurant that's supposed to be open in New York called Skins, and they eat people. So this is all happening around us. Like this is not a joke.
Yikes.
Katy Perry was on the radio talking about how human flesh was the best flesh she ever tasted in her life. Like
She
people
said
need
that?
to wake up. Yes.
Katie, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is not a joke.
See, that gets into the whole Illuminati.
This is not a
you know
joke.
What I mean? Like,
This is not a joke.
yo,
How
listen,
deep does the
man.
rabbit hole go?
The
Now,
upper
if-
echelon of people, so-called upper echelon, that elitism
Yeah.
is spooky.
They do some
different.
things.
You know
They do some things.
Listen,
They do some things.
listen. Right.
You
Exactly.
know?
It get different.
How many articles have we seen that it says McDonald's might contain rat, human, and horse DNA? Now, I mean, this is things that are coming to the forefront. So it's like, and then there was a guy who called up a radio station. This was about 6-7 years ago when I found out about this, and it was a Jewish guy from Israel, and he was saying how they grind kids up in the bottom of their synagogue. And he's really on the radio station. Like, you can find this on YouTube if you type it in. Like, it's literally in a radio station. He's talking about this. So, with me, I'm the type of person I go with.
And you have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? So, I take things like this serious. I don't know about anybody else. But listen, I know me and my brothers, we take this real serious. Because we have to understand the type of world we live in. There are wicked people. Just because you're not wicked doesn't mean the next person isn't next to you. So, you know, we gotta get on that same time. And
it's savagery out there.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, man.
Right. We gotta do better.
And I do want to just, bring forth some protocol. Like, for one, sisters got to get back in the business. If you want to get gas late, because I know one of my sisters was getting gas late one night, we got to be volunteering. Yo, it's late. Let me go with you.
Right.
Stuff like that. Just simple stuff.
But see, a lot of times, we should do that, right? I'm advocating that. But I feel like a lot of times sisters will be like, yo, I'm good out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
there's a
still.
sister that we know mutually, right? Actually, all 3 of us know this sister. And you damn near got to twist her arm to walk into the subway. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, I should tell you 1,000 times, yo, I'm good, no, I'm alright, yo, I'm this. All right, cool. We get it. She shall not be named on the pause right now. But I'll tell you afterwards.
If 3 brolic men get out of a van and snatch you, you're not good. You're not fighting off 3 brolic men.
And it's not even like I don't want sisters
know what
to
I mean?
get this posture thinking like, yo, just because a brother is with you, now he's going to defeat all the adversaries that come to you.
Not
right?
even that
but
either.
but it makes people look at it differently.
Yeah,
Like, all right, she's with a guy who
That's
knows.
a witness.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a witness
Maybe
to what's
it's
going down.
Just another set of eyes.
I don't know what he got on him.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. 'Cause,
Exactly.
I mean, the sister could be holding too, and she could be very equipped and know how to yield the weapon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, how to wield it. I'm not taking anything away from sisters, but strength in numbers.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers, man. And even if you have 5 women, one guy might still be inclined to attack 5 women.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have a sister and a guy, or a sister and 2 guys, might be
A little less.
a little
But
less.
I feel like you got 5 sisters, then I feel like he'll think twice. But if it's just 2 sisters or 3 sisters or something like that, you still should have brothers around,
Yeah, because one never knows, man. Just because all you've been in is Manhattan and the Bronx your whole life, you don't know what's going on in Cali and South Dakota and all these other places, Chicago. You don't know what's going on. You ain't never been there. And also, our people scattered all over the place. What's going on in Dominican Republic? You know, there was a sister who was my former co-worker. She went out to Jamaica, got her throat slashed in Jamaica.
Did she die?
She died. Killed her out there in Jamaica. Now, who knows what the background story was, but
Wow.
things happen. Things happen. So when brothers and sisters start getting into conversations about protection and all that, put your feminine card away, yo. Put your feminine card away and just try to understand where the brother's coming from if his intentions are pure. You know what I mean? You got any more on that?
Nah, we can wrap it up.
We just gotta do better.
We gotta do better.
Feel me?
So much better.
I need one of those on the key tap pad. Yo, so that's it. Episode 4.
Yeah.
We did it.
You did it.
Episode 4. Bring it out.
I am Brother Free.
Right?
This is the
Free.
wicked shooter. I mean, spiritual shooter.
Yeah.
And Brother Zion.
Y'all know. This is the wicked shooter. Yo, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We've been getting some juicy comments on the comment board. Hit us up on a DM on our respective Instagrams. Hit us up on a Gmail, breadfellowspodcast@gmail.com. Yo, come up, pull up with y'all brothers and sisters, man.
Break bread.
I'm sorry, y'all brothers and sisters, pull up with your brothers, man. Break bread with us virtually, or you're gonna get this food for thought.
That's right.
Right? Episode 4, we out of here. Peace.